Hello and welcome back to the 410. My name is Adrian Host. We're back here in the 410 studios. Myself, Parlay Tay, wishing you the best here going into the Friday. The O's play today. Can't get any better for me. Baseball is back. Parlay Tay, what you thinking, man?
Baseball is back. Tonight we got the Orioles. They're going to Houston. The start of a 6-game road trip. You got Dean Kramer going up against Pete Lambert.
Okay, Dean, let's get it started.
Pretty close to even money on the betting line. O's won a bunch of games in a row. Let's look at the glass half full and get a win out the gate.
Well, like I said, 2.5 games behind. We definitely right there where we need to be. We can just go ahead and keep on picking up where we left off. Get a few wins here, especially on this road trip. I think we'd be sitting just fine moving in past the All-Star break. Of course, we have to talk about the NFL news here. They gave us, the Ravens here, the 2026 Sports Humanitarian Award of the Year. My goodness, I got to read our mission statement because, of course, I'm proud of the boys. That's a wonderful award to get. The Ravens' mission statement is to win football games, to serve our fans, and to be a positive force in the community. And, of course, they're recognized for that today, and I love the boys for that. And the only thing that will make me happier right now is the Lombardi Trophy going right behind that thing. So, once again, preseason get ready to start, Parlay Tay, so they get ready to get in the form to get this Super Bowl run going. You hear anything about that?
Yep, the rookies are almost ready to report. We're talking July 24th, so we're looking at next week. The veterans report on the 28th. We also made a roster move today. We signed a center.
Okay, somebody to protect Lamar.
Yeah, from the Browns, Ethan Pitchett, I think his last name is. I don't know how to pronounce it. But, hey, look, this guy, he did tear his Achilles last year. But he has started in 97 NFL games. He's a 9-year veteran. And he's got to be better than the guy from Denny's, Walmart, and Target that we got that we had. So
I just don't know what to say about that, Tay. At the end of the day, like, I don't think any of those are the options that I'm going to leave me with a bunch of confidence going into the year. But we'll see. Like I said, we're going to get down here to the Under Armour Center. Maybe you can slide out to College Park, check that one out, see what they're going on. Do you have the dates for when they're going to be doing all of that?
August the 1st is the first practice that's open to the public, and that's at College Park. And then I'm not sure exactly when, but there's other practices. They're going to be all at the Owings Mills Under Armour Center.
Okay, then. I know you're going to be excited going down there and checking out the boys. Moving on from that, NBA news. Of course, LeBron's holding the world hostage. LeBron, and we already know you're going back to Cleveland. At least that's my bet. There are a couple other teams in the running. Who you thinking, Parlay, Tay, are the other options for LeBron?
I mean, his other options is Miami and the Sixers. That's really the only three places I could see him going.
Okay.
Well, we're both rooting for him because go back home, just like, you know what I mean? Go back to the roots. That's where he should go. With that, you know what I mean? Your legacy is there.
Absolutely. LeBron, you got to go back to the 410 is telling you have to go back to Cleveland. If we had a basketball team here in the 410, I would be trying to get you here. Be biggest lobbies to get you here. We don't. So go back to Cleveland. Finish up your career the way you're supposed to. Ride out into sunset like that legacy is supposed to be. If you go to any other teams, Parlay Tay, you know that's never, ever, ever going to be the end story for him about how he ended his career.
It would be a little strange, but it would also be kind of cool to watch him play with Giannis.
That's the best front line you can imagine. I mean, can you imagine playing with that in 2K? My goodness gracious. Those guys are going to be absolute animals, man. So we'll see what happens with that. Of course, you see this round ball here next to me. This isn't the NBA ball at all, but it comes from the tree of Coach Pat Clatchy. Are you familiar with Coach Pat Clatchy?
You did put me on about Coach Clatchy.
Well, to me, Coach Clatchy is the best Baltimore basketball high school coach there is ever. He has over 850 wins. He's second to me, as far as my understanding is, to Mr. Wooten for all-time wins in Maryland. And myself, if you look right here, I come from the tree of Coach Pat Clatchy. I know a thing or two about the round ball, and I really, really hope we're going to see him really soon here on the 410. Once again, shout out to Coach Clatchy doing his thing. Over 850 wins. There won't be another coach in the area that's going to reach that mark. Tay, what do you think?
I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. I've never seen him coach, but I would like to get out to some St. Joe games and just see what he's doing, see how he's adjusting the lineup. It's one of the important games. So, look, the man's been there for 30-some years. That longevity, the amount of wins that he had to accrue to get to that number, even if you do the math, he's been I don't think he has too many losing seasons on his record. That's for sure.
That's a lot of work. I'm telling you. Actually, I think he's playing against Mount Carmel. Doesn't just
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
She goes
she's
to
gonna
Mount
be going to
Carmel.
Mount Carmel.
So you're
this
going to be
year.
able to check out a couple of those games there, and they probably going to play
Absolutely.
each other. So we're going to be at those games for sure, man. See, we might have a treat from you out of that whole situation here. Just stay tuned to the 410. They might be seeing something out of that whole rivalry there. Speaking about basketball, of course, today was such a wonderful day for me, Parlay Tay, because I got to see one of my longtime friends here, Mr. Rome Holly, doing his thing in Eldersburg, New Level Basketball Camp. If you don't know about it, check it out. He's doing definitely great work for the kids out there. My goodness, I went out there. I was amazed at the facility. Rome's running that thing exactly the way he's supposed to. And of course, that's my man. Rome went ahead, signed this ball here, nice here for me. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it right up here for the 410. Like I said, y'all, brick by brick. How you feel about that, man? What you think?
I mean, that's cool. You went and saw your childhood friend, and he's running a basketball camp. Like, that's something to be proud of. And I know that
We're proud of Rome here. I'm trying to tell you, we're
that's
proud of him. That's
absolutely
why I had to
something.
let y'all know. New Level Basketball. I'm telling y'all, Rome doing big things out there. Around y'all, you see, I done surprised my man, Rome. He ain't know I was showing up, and this man doing the biggest things, y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna let him get back to the camp, but we gonna see more Rome here in just a minute, y'all. Love. And of course, a couple other things in the news. Parlay Tay, I know you've been paying attention to that a little bit more than me. I'm gonna let you go ahead and let the people know what's going on.
This your favorite part of the show.
This is my favorite part of the show.
We're going to talk about just red cards. Nah, I'm just playing. So, England, or not England, Spain is playing Argentina. Spain, they looked great last game. They shut down France, the best offense that I've seen all year.
I'm going to take your word for it.
They got Messi, who won the championship 4 years ago, has the most goals in history of the World Cup.
But I know Messi is this. When anybody talks about FIFA, it's Messi first and everybody else after that. So, I mean, that's the superstar.
This is his last game. He wants to go out with a bang. Spain's playing top-notch defense.
Has he already said that this is his last game?
Yeah, he's 38, I think, or 39. So playing in 4 years, he'd be pretty, running back and forth, up and down.
LeBron is doing it.
The court's a lot shorter in basketball.
Very true. That's a lot of running in soccer. Well,
it is a lot of running.
You said when is that?
It's on Sunday.
Sunday, so we're going to see what happens. You know, I'm betting on whoever you tell me to on that one, but I think I'm going to roll with Messi and let him go out in sunset like that. Once again, Parlay Tay, I appreciate your time. Everybody that's here in attendance, appreciate you showing up, checking out the show live. And, of course, all of you tuning in, we love all of your support. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with another friend, and do not miss what's getting ready to happen here on the 410. We have some special stuff getting ready to come for you. I'm telling you, turn them notifications on, Parlay Tay. They're going to see some stuff here in just a minute, ain't they?
They absolutely are. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely are. Please stay safe this weekend. We out.
Peace.